Hi everyone! I hope that you are coping well and keeping yourself busy. I know I have. I have been looking for things around the house that I can use to work out with. So today I've narrowed it down to these things. As you can see, these are the things that you can find in your house somewhere. So we have a laundry basket, and I found cans in the kitchen. You can use any size you want, or whatever size of cans that you can find in your kitchen, as long as they can fit in the palms of your hands. So before we get started, today we are going to be doing two exercises. The first is the shoulder bridge, and second is the mid-back series. If you have been for our classes before, this is my take on the modified reformer version of these exercises. So let's get started.
All right, let's get ready for our first exercise, the shoulder bridge, working on our glutes, hamstrings, and the spine. Basket will act as our foot bar and cans as dumbbells. Let's get onto the floor, lay down on your side, and roll onto your back. Pop your feet up onto the basket, feet hip width apart. Make sure that you are comfortable. Place cans on either side of your body where you can reach them. Before we start, make sure to squeeze the bum and your thighs. We're going to peel our back off the floor like a sticky tape. Starting with the bum, we're going to lift the bum, lower back, mid back, and upper back. Squeezing those glutes when you're in your bridge, then slowly lowering down upper back, mid back, lower back, and your bum down. Rolling the spine in a slow and controlled movement as you come up into your bridge. Be mindful not to over-arch the back. Draw those ribs down, not dropping the bum down. Squeeze the glutes up for a strong and steady bridge as you come down. Again, slow and controlled movements. Moving at your own pace. You should be feeling the burn in your glutes and your hamstrings by now. Option 1, bring your arms straight up, fingers pointing towards the ceiling as you move up and down your bridge. Option 2, grab the cans, bring arms straight up as you continue rolling the spine up and rolling the spine down. Let's go for 3 more of these. Remember to squeeze the glutes when you're up there and slowly lowering down. 2 more. I am definitely feeling the burn in my hamstrings and my glutes. I hope you are too. Last one. Let's meet up in our bridge, holding it there. We are going for bridge pulses, slightly lowering the bum down and push up. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold it up there. Squeeze the bum, holding for 3, 2, and slowly lowering your back down and arms down. We have one more exercise in this set before we move on to our mid-back series. Let's come up to our bridge for our oysters. Options to have the arms up, width of the cans. I have the cans in my hands. Start to open the knees to the sides and bring them back together. Open and close. Arms can follow the knees as you open and close. Something to look out for that might make you lose the engagement altogether is when you open your knees, your bum goes down. So make sure that you squeeze your glutes as you open the knees. You should be feeling it on the sides of your hamstrings and your glutes. We have another 3, 2, and last one. Hold it there, open for 3, 2, and slowly closing your knees, lowering your back onto the floor and bringing your hands down. Bend your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your knees, and squeeze your knees into your chest. Release your knees, roll onto your side, push yourself up, and we are ready to go for our second set for today. Next, we're going to be working on a variation of the mid-back series. So, lying onto your back, pop your feet up onto the basket, fix your hair if you need to, grab onto the cans on either sides of your body. Lift your hands all the way up, palms facing forward, and then lifting both feet up into a tabletop. In tabletop, your knee is stacked right above your hip. Take one breath in, and as you exhale, bring the hands down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale coming up, going at your own pace. Since we don't have straps like we do in the studio, using heavier cans will help with the arms, pecs, and back muscles more. So let's add our legs in, extending one leg as we pull down, and then the other. Make sure that you're not lifting your legs high up towards the ceiling. We want to keep the feet close to the basket so we can work the core as we are working our back muscles, pecs, and our arms. We can stay at this level of one leg extensions, or we can move to the next level where we extend both legs over the basket as our hands come down. This is if you want to work that core a little extra. If this gets a little bit too much, you can always move back to the single leg extensions. But we can stay here for another 2. And last one, holding your leg out, holding your arms out, staying for 3, 2, and release the feet back onto the basket, putting your hands down, shaking your hands, shaking your legs out before we move to the next exercise. Okay, second exercise in this set. Grabbing the cans, bring your hands up towards the ceiling again, palms facing forward, lifting your feet off the basket, coming into a tabletop again. We're going for a wider range of our back muscles. So pulling the hands down and then coming to the side and coming back in, making 2 semicircles with your hands, making one big circle with both hands. You can take the option of extending one leg over the basket as you pull your hands down. Remember, if this is too much for you, you can always keep your legs in tabletop. Or if you want to take it up a notch, extending both legs out as you pull your hands down, you can always move back to one leg extensions or coming back to tabletop. But this option is the most exciting option since we don't have the reformer with us at home. Alright, so now let's go for the opposite direction. Open your hands to the sides, bringing it down and coming back in. Working on the opposite side. We can stay at tabletop, or we can take the option of extending one leg at a time, changing to the other leg. Or again, we can keep it exciting and extend both legs at one time, working that core, feeling it in your arms, shoulders, upper back muscles, and in your pecs. We have 4 more to go. Let's go 3, 2, and last one. We're going to hold our legs out and arms up, staying for another 3, 2, and bringing your hands down, feet on the basket, shaking your legs, shaking your arms before we move to our third and final exercise. In this exercise, we will have our upper arms and our elbows planted on the floor as we work on our biceps. Grabbing onto the cans, palms facing up. Lift your feet off the basket, coming into a tabletop leg. We're going to curl our arms into our bicep curls. We can keep our legs here, or you can join me and move to the next level where we extend one leg at a time as we pull our hands in. This could be a little bit of a challenge, of a coordination challenge. If this is too much, always bring your legs back into a tabletop. Otherwise, come join me. for the next level of extending both legs out as we curl our hands in. We are working on that core a little bit more, a little extra as we extend both legs out. This is our last one. We can do this. We're almost towards the end here. So let's go for another 5, 4, 3. Almost there. And last one, we're going to hold it here, squeezing the thighs as you extend it for 3, 2, and bring your feet back onto the basket. Breathe out, shaking your arms, shaking your legs. We are done here. Rolling up onto your side, and we're finished.
So there you go, my version of modified home reformer. I hope you enjoy that and happy working out.